Scorpio, take a breath, because this month isn't small, it isn't quiet, and it certainly isn't casual. It's bold, karmic, healing, activating. You're stepping into a cosmic intersection where shadow meets light, past meets future, and the story you've been carrying meets the version of you who is finally ready to rewrite it. Let's start with the energies in play. We are in Leo season, your natural tension point. Leo asks you to shine, to take up space, to be witnessed. But Scorpio, you were born in the season of descent. You don't naturally chase the spotlight. You read what's behind the curtain. You move beneath the waves while others splash at the surface. But now, the universe is calling you to the surface, not to perform, but to claim something. Because this isn't just any Leo season, we're in the heart of the Lion's Gate portal, one of the most potent energetic alignments of the year. August 8th opens a channel between the physical and spiritual realms. The sun aligns with Sirius, the Earth, and the Orion Belt, and the portal. It amplifies our ability to receive downloads, insight, soul clarity. But here's the catch. This year, Mercury is also retrograde, pulling the past up like seaweed from the deep and forcing us to walk backward just as the portal opens ahead. You, Scorpio, are no stranger to paradox. This is your terrain. So what's being asked of you? To move forward by releasing what no longer serves, to shine without betraying your shadow, to speak without shrinking your soul's truth. This month asks, can you trust your inner knowing when the external noise grows loud? Can you let go even when it still aches? Can you own your power without armoring up? Let's break it down, layer by layer. The portal and your path. Lion's Gate activates your 10th house this year. That's the domain of public image, legacy, soul work. This means you're being asked to reflect on how you show up in the world. Are you hiding in your potential because you fear rejection? Are you attaching to the wrong roles because they offer security? Are you dimming just to stay likable? This is a moment to ask, what am I building? Who is it for? And what do I want to be remembered for? Now, with Mercury retrograde weaving through Virgo and Leo, there's another layer. You're being asked to reflect on your tribe, your friendships, your community, the places where you once belonged and now feel misaligned. The spaces where you led in silence but were never truly seen. Old alliances may come back up. Messages from people you've outgrown. Groups that once defined you may start to feel heavy. This is not regression. It's your soul clearing residue. You're not going back. You're gathering what you need and letting the rest fall away. Let's talk love. Because of course, Mercury retrograde doesn't leave the heart untouched. If you're single, this is the month someone from the past may reappear. Not necessarily for reunion, but for resolution. Someone who once awakened your fire, but also triggered your fears. You might feel a tug, but before you respond, ask, do I miss the person or the version of me that existed with them? Do they bring peace or only passion? And most importantly, have they grown or are they just circling back to feed on nostalgia? If you're in a relationship, the communication might feel sticky. Words get misinterpreted. Old arguments resurface. You might suddenly feel misunderstood, unseen, maybe even restless. Don't jump to conclusions. Instead, slow down. This is a time to watch your emotional patterns. Do you shut down when you're hurt? Do you test people to see if they'll stay? Do you seek intensity to feel alive? Lion's Gate asks you to lead with courage. Mercury retrograde asks you to listen more deeply than ever. Together, they say, speak your truth, but don't weaponize it. Stay open, but protect your peace. Let's go deeper. Because Scorpio, you're ruled by Pluto, the lord of the underworld. You were born to transform. And this month, that transformation may feel internal, quiet, invisible to others. But something inside you is shedding. It might be an old identity, a self-concept, an addiction to intensity, or a need to feel in control. You are being stripped down, not to be emptied, but to be rebuilt. You're preparing for elevation, but elevation requires lightness, and lightness requires release. So what do you release? Start with these questions. Where do I still fear vulnerability? What truths am I afraid to admit, even to myself? Who do I still try to prove myself to? What would it feel like to stop performing and just be? Sit with these. Don't rush the answers. Let them come in whispers. Now, your energy body. You may feel tired this month, more than usual. It's not laziness. It's not burnout. It's integration. Your subconscious is processing a lifetime's worth of themes. You may wake up from dreams that feel like past lives. You may cry for no reason or feel sudden peace where there used to be pain. This is healing, Scorpio. Not dramatic, not performative, just real. Let it unfold. If you want to harness this energy, here's a ritual for Lion's Gate. On August 8th, find a quiet space before sunrise. Light a candle, close your eyes, and ask, what am I ready to reclaim? What part of me have I silenced for too long? Then write, unfiltered. Afterward, burn the page. Let it rise with the smoke. Let it rise with the sun. And as the candle flickers, say, I now align with the version of me who leads with truth, receives with openness, and loves without fear. Your career may also take a sharp turn. Opportunities you've been waiting on might suddenly emerge or vanish. Don't panic. This is divine redirection. The job you didn't get, protection, the offer that disappeared. It wasn't in energetic alignment. This is your sign to trust your timing. Your voice matters, but so does your silence. Your ambition matters, but not at the expense of your body. This is where you learn to lead from within, not from ego, not from scarcity, but from sovereignty. Here's a journaling practice to try each week in August. Week 1. What does power mean to me today? And how does it differ from control? Week 2. Who am I when no one needs me to perform? Week 3. What emotion have I avoided expressing and why? Week 4. If I trusted that love was safe, how would I show up? Use these questions to stay anchored, not in the chaos, but in your core. A few final reminders. Not everyone who returns is meant to stay. Some people come back to give you the final proof that you've outgrown them. Your silence is sacred. You don't need to explain your evolution. Let your energy speak for itself. Clarity comes when you stop forcing closure. Sometimes the unanswered questions are the answer. This is a portal, not a prison. Don't trap yourself in loops you've already healed. You're allowed to choose peace over performance, even if no one claps for it. Scorpio, this month isn't easy, but it's yours. It's rich, raw, radiant. You may feel lonely, you may feel exposed, but beneath it all, you are being purified, prepared, positioned. You are the phoenix, and this is your fire. So burn what no longer fits and rise. If this message resonated, come back for your weekly love reading. And if you're curious what this means for your rising sign, watch that too. Each layer reveals something more. Until next time, Scorpio, stay soft, stay grounded, stay sovereign.